Hey everybody, we are back at it again. Hope all is well. So, yes, I have the one and only Malik Yoba and the legendary Cheryl Wills of New York's New York One, aka Spectrum TV. And these guys actually really pushed me to build an app and a deck in hours. Now, we're not talking about building the app like straight out, but we're talking about having the ideation, that process nailed down. So all we need to do is deliver it to the agency and then put in our P's and Q's in terms of uh, what our feedback is, beta testing, etc., etc. So I'm going to show you um, first what prompted me to do this, and because I want you to go and look at this video. And we all love a comeback story. This really isn't that. This is more of an actor who did, pretty much everything from acting, directing, producing, and then went into owning his own restaurant. I'm still kind of annoyed with him at closing down that restaurant called the Soul Cafe in Midtown Manhattan. But this is like the second wind of his life as far as we know it, because he's doing some great things over in the city in terms of being a developer and a founder for folks that need affordable living and affordable housing. If you know anything about New York, like there are buildings everywhere, like pretty much everywhere is Millionaires Row, and they will tout this thing called affordable living, but it's relative. Affordable is relative. Like Michael Jackson in the ground, his being poor or not having enough money is relative to someone who is living, in the tombs underneath the MTA, right? So, really, what I want you to do is look at this because it's very inspiring what he's doing. And I also want us to just remember that no matter what stage you're in your life, you can always reinvent yourself. And if you're reinventing yourself to try to help other people, you're already like years ahead of everybody else. So let's get right to it. So, like I said, one of the things that he mentioned in his talk was that he had this idea about this, development company, and he reiterated that idea to one of his partners, and within a day or so, the slide deck was done, and he was armed with it so he can go and begin to start pitching it to folks that were in his world and even those who were without. So I challenged myself to that, and here are my or is my slide deck for our idea. And as you can see, all of these images that are here, and they're small for a reason because I want to give you an overview. They are or were generated by my AI platform that I introduced to you, and I'm going to reintroduce to you again. And I wanted to let you know that sometimes, especially in our field, it's very difficult to find stock images that are what you want for your content. And we're in a time now where we can leverage AI, we can leverage the technology, no matter what kind of platform it is in, and we can begin to start creating those things that we're looking for. So I'm going to blow this up just a little bit, but we're going to go very, very quickly so you can just see how this actually turns out. See if I can take it off of this so then we could just slide right on down. So, very quickly, this is what the images look like. And it's really about being able to generate all of your assets, your images, your copy, your content, etc. And you want to knock that out of the way. And as it always begins with a bulleted list. I like to work in three, sixes, and nines because every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and you just fill in the gaps in between. Let me go back to this right here. So, you want to talk about where your idea came from, who it is that's working behind the scenes of that project that you're working on, what the problem is, how it works, who it's for, who it's not for, What kind of community initiatives do you want involved in what it is that you're doing? Again, reiterating how it works, how the app works, who does it work for, what's the competitive advantages, the differences off the rip, and then you want to talk about what your strategies are, whether it's your pricing strategies, your launching strategies, rolling out certain aspects of the app or whatever kind of idea that you have. And then you want to tackle frequently asked questions. And of course, what I would do is as time goes on, but not in the beginning, as time goes on, what you want to do is have different testimonials of how your offer works. Now, because this is an app, we don't have beta testers as yet, but and however, comma, we have an agency who is working with us on this. And what will happen is because we have so many people within the agency that are helping us out, they themselves will be beta testers. They will also circulate the app throughout the business, and we're all chiming in on how to improve everyone's app. It's really amazing. So if you join with us today, I'll give you access to that for free because, anybody, if you have an idea and you know how to articulate that idea, all you would need to do is show up with your slide deck pretty much like this, explain it to the tech folks, and then have them, wave their rhetorical wand, and it is what it is. So let's go into how these images are made. So, like I said, if you sign up with our group, and it's called Zillionaires Academy, and this is where all of the magic happens. When you get inside, you have everything here from scroll stopping ads, logo makers, AI images that are hyper realistic. You can create marketing proposals which can run into the thousands upon thousands of dollars, and you can do this without taking 100 hours to get this done, which is, it really used to be that way for us at ECM Groups. You can get your domains here. You can get your vaults here. You can create your funnels here. You can create your blogs, your websites, your hooks, your SEO optimized intros. Because if you're working on a YouTube or any kind of search engine, the real gamut or the real game is that if you want your ad spend to be low, already be on top in terms of your search engine. Where do you show up on Google, on Bing, on Yahoo, etc.? And you have no excuse for it because when you categorize your websites or your blogs, what you're using are SEO optimized, or that's a double entendre. It's search engine optimized words, keywords, tags, content, right? So that when folks look for you in your prospective areas, they can find you because you've categorized yourself and cataloged yourself properly in terms of how you show up on search. Not on social, but on search, unless you're talking about TikTok, and that's a whole nother lesson, right? So let's get inside, and I want to show you how we created some things. But while we're here, let me give you a look see at our ad that we ran. Actually, it's a story and it's only about a minute long. But I want you to look at this, and I don't know if you can see the numbers here. I think I blocked it out. But this is over almost 100 images in this 1 minute video. All right. And I want you to pay attention. All right. See if I can zoom this up for you.
You're this close to breaking through, but your tools or lack thereof, they're holding you back. Stop blaming yourself. You can't do it all. That's the point. It's automation. With AI, a thriving community, and a clear blueprint, it's never been easier to get it done. Zillionaire's Community's AI automation software gives you everything you need in one place. Scroll-stopping ads, SEO-loaded intros for a stronger online presence, e-commerce PDPs that convert, objection-crushing FAQs so your sales team is always ready, email marketing campaigns that connect, sales funnels that deliver, and smart websites that work overtime. This Giving Tuesday, take advantage of special pricing and unlock tools that make growing your business effortless. Sign up today and get my $3,000 Super Brand Your Business course absolutely free A step by step guide to driving traffic and closing sales with confidence. Don't wait. Get started today and watch your business thrive.
All right. So you can screenshot that if you want to, or put this on pause and go right to the offer. Now, if this is outside of December, this offer probably went away. But by the same token, you can still click on that link and you'll be taken to a sales page. And I wanted to let you know this took me all of about maybe 30 minutes to put together because we already had artwork that was already done. But what if you're in a bind and you're looking for something specific? You don't have time to go into your stock images library. So what you'll do is you'll go over to your Zillionaire's platform and you'll go into something like the hyper realistic AI, or you can go into scroll stopping ads. Now, why would I want to go into scroll stopping ads? Let me put you on to something. When you are creating ads, apologies for the cut off words because I don't like a lot of junk on my screen at one time. So when you have images like this stops the scroll. Hot pink, hot colors against a black background or a dark background, it always gives a sort of drama effect. And you want folks to stop scrolling. You want them to see, oh my gosh, like what is this, right? And then this image here creeped. It was so funny to me because I'm like, okay, who's the fatty with the cake in the middle of the office, right? So you have to know sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes it's on. Like I love this image altogether, but then I would have to go into another software and like remove the cake from the middle. Get away, eat the cake, anime. Just eat the cake, right? So what you would do is you would generate images like this that would definitely stop the scroll, right? So these are some of the images that may or may not look familiar to you because some of these were generated for that slide deck that I was doing earlier, that I showed you earlier. This page is our cover page. And then we just go into the full gamut of these are cakeries, bakeries, sweet treats. You know, kids and sweets just go together, right? And so these are some of the images that will absolutely stop people when they're in that mode of the endless scroll. That's what you want to do. You want to pique interest that way. So this image that was in our ad or our 1 minute story. I keep saying ad because some of you should understand that some of the reels that you're putting out, the stories, etc., you could be using them for ads as well. Don't reinvent the wheel. Just go back, take that artwork, and use it. So, of course, this is, I got to do for my group. I got to put on for my group. So, what I did was I created this. I was part of a contest of another group whose name will remain nameless, right? If you follow me on the inside, you know who I'm talking about. But I also created one for our group as well. So let me pause right here and let you know if you go on the inside of this and you start joining us, it would be a great time for you to come in. We're running a 5 sales in 30 days challenge. Some of you can crush that in like a day or a week. But this is so cool because on the inside, they're basically getting to a place where they're doing it as a group and we're encouraging one another to get to their 5 sales. Okay. So if you're interested in challenges, come on over. Come on over. But here at the hyper realistic AI images, let me zoom this open for you. Let me try to enlarge this. I want you to see, look at the quality of this girl's face. Look at the quality, all right? Look at the quality, the lighting, the hyper diligent or hyper realistic detail that you see on the faces of the women who are behind. Because basically, this is our audience, right? And we're not just doing this by ourselves. We are leaders and we're servant leaders, meaning at the end of the day, it's not just about me, it's about we. And so all of us are at the table and we're doing what we can, and we're helping each one to the best of our ability. So that's something that you would want to do, right? So when you design, you should be designing, especially your graphics, in mind with what is in line with the company's brand. What are they about? What are they doing? Who are they serving? Right? So when I came up with these images for the reel, if you will, or the story, I needed to have the funnels. I needed to have what the blueprint was. I needed to have what a smart website would look like, because what you're doing is you're giving the audience a sneak preview of what's on the inside and some of the things that they can achieve in terms of their ideas and what they can produce for their own projects that they're working on. All of these layouts, these decks, these slides, these gorgeous images, these brand tablets or tables, they took seconds to make. Do you understand? And then what you would have to do is go in and you would select which ones you need, which ones you don't, etc., etc. So that's the purpose of creating or being a part of a group like this, because it's not only just the software, it's not only the exorbitant options that you have to help you with what you're trying to do, but it's also giving you a platform where you can create what you're not seeing in the marketplace, especially when it comes to people of color. Okay. There is an option here that I really, really like. I dig it, I enjoy it. And it's called the free bonus generator. So sometimes you'll have a webinar or a talk, and what you want to do is you want to incentivize folks listening to you for the entirety of your talk, or you just want to give something away just to say thank you for even thinking to look at your option as well. And so we have a free bonus generator, right? So what it does is, because our app has to do with cakeries, right? Of course, we're going to sit down with bakers, those that have their, they want to have their own business, those who are in corporate and they have bakeries inside of their supermarkets. We want to engage them. We want to give them something for nothing, meaning we want to give them maybe a monthly baking trend report subscription. We want to give that to them for free. Why? Just to let them know we're doing research all the time, because we have to. It's how we improve the app. And we just wanted to give that to them so that they can see how much money can be made, how much money they're leaving on the table, and then just pique their interest in terms of some of the things that they can do in terms of creating other lines of business or other means of revenue to come into their business, right? Free for social media shout out from influencers, access to premium cake decoration tutorials, one time discounts on cake deliveries and services. That would be for the end user, priority customer support for urgent queries, etc., etc. You don't like these, you can generate them again, and that again comes through um, the feature known as free bonus generators. A lot of times I tell clients and customers, when I sit down with them and we talk about building a marketing campaign, one of the things I ask them is, what's something that you can afford to give away, right? To give away without feeling guilty about it or without feeling as if you're discounting yourself out of business. And some of them get stuck. Some of them we have to brainstorm, and we have to create like new packages for. With this free bonus generator uh, option here, we can create something new. It won't take long to reproduce, because once you create a digital product, if you're in this community, everything that you need is right here on your dashboard, and it can take you 15, 20 minutes to get everything together, throw it in a Canva for those who don't have, standard industry software like an Adobe Creative Suite, and they just want to get something one and done that doesn't look as if it was put together by somebody who just learned how to write in cursive, right? So basically, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you in terms of what we have to offer. And there's so much more. I want you to pay attention to some of the videos that I've been putting out over the past month and a half or so in terms of AI, automation, SEO, building websites, building out assets that's going to take you a third of the time, if that, to create so that you can increase your levels of productivity, whether it's that of your own or that you pass on to your clients, your customers, by way of your staff and your support. I thank you so much. And again, we look forward to seeing you on the other side. If you're interested in Zillionaires Academy, the links are in the show notes as well. And you too can create, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful graphics like this. And of course, when you join us on the other side of this on the school platform, what will happen is you'll have access to me, the person you signed up with, and I can help you with putting together prompts. Hold on. I can help you put in prompts just like this, very simple. And you can create beautiful images like this. For example, if you put in that prompt right now, this will generate 25 different creative ideas. And all you need to do is go through each of those ideas. Let's try that right now if I have some time. So, what I will do is I'll come in here, I'll copy the prompt. Let's X out, and I'm going to roll here. And when you click on create image ideas, all I would do, there's a black screen. What I would do there, I cut and paste it in there, trust me. And as you can see, it's generating image ideas. And it takes a few seconds. And what happens is it'll generate, I think it's 20 to 25. Okay, it's 20. And boom, there you go. So what I'm going to do is I will turn on AI Photo Director because I want this to be so realistic, right? A sleek and modern laptop screen displaying beautifully arranged sales funnels with vibrant colors. Let's go. I think did I stipulate the colors? Yeah, there it is, blue, purple, and silver. So let's see what it's going to look like. It gives you 3 minutes, but sometimes most of the times it's under a minute. Mm-hmm. Cafe au lait. All right, look at this. Look at this. All right, so you notice it's not perfect, but you throw this in a Canva, take all these words out that you don't like, move these things around, and you have what you want. Save funnel for funnel, nom yo ho renge kyo. Okay, so let's try another one. So silly. So this is how you would create these, and they turn out to be beautiful in terms of execution, right? Very, very, very little in terms of, really making it something beautiful that you can use. Look at this sales funnel. Just what I said. You can use that as is. You don't have to worry about copyright infringement. This doesn't say MacBook Pro, even though it should. Right? So again, this is what you want to do. You want to have all of this at your fingertips. Let's say you have something going on and an event, you want some signage, you don't have time to vet designers on Fiverr. You can make your own logos right here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right? So I will talk to you on the other side. Thank you for your time. Remember to sign up with us. And once you get in, sign up for the 5 sales in 30 days challenge, because the beauty of this is when you sign up with us, you can become a reseller easily. One, two, three. You're already an affiliate. You get 70% off of every sale. So you have an opportunity to make back what you actually, purchase with in days, depending on your level of grind. All right. So I'll see you in a minute. And thank you, Mr. Malik Yoba and Cheryl Wills of New York One, for prompting me to do this. Also, want you to watch another video, how I built a $1 million app in 5 hours. It's an amazing story and it's incredible. And I'm telling you right now, you don't have to be an engineer. Like I said, when you sign up with us today or whenever it is you decide to do it, no pressure, I'll give you the name of the agency that's helping us with doing it. And of course, all you need is your idea, and they'll help you flesh out the idea as well. And you'll have your app running up and running within weeks. Talk to you soon.